Darren, it's defeat to Ramsgate in the FA Cup. We took the lead and looked relatively comfortable for most of the first half. They scored in a stroke of half time, then second half we fell away, conceded the set piece. Sum it up for us.
Well, look, I have to take absolute responsibility for it because as manager, you sign the players, and 9/10 of the law in football management is recruitment. And when you get it really, really right, you can have some amazing seasons. And when you get it not right, wrong, you can have days like today. And ultimately, regardless of the team that's picked, the shape it plays in, the players there are players that I've signed, and therefore I'm absolutely responsible for it. But we, going back to your question, I know I've deviated, but this current group of players, whichever it is, last year's ones, new players, really struggle with adversity, really struggle. There's enough evidence to know that now. And the minute we come up against something that's not in our plan, not in our strategy, not in our field of thinking, we really struggle. We really struggle, and that's a lot of character. That's a lot of character. And on a day that was difficult with the conditions, we had nowhere near enough character to impose ourselves. Like you said, after what was a really, really intense start, and a good team in form, probably has 2 or 3 goals in that first 25 minutes. But we're not that team.
And you spoke about recruitment there. Obviously, it hasn't really gone to plan so far. Will you be looking to improve on the squad?
Well, look, I think we have to digest it. What has happened today, really, and whether there is an effective stimulus to that problem. Whether players we can develop their character. Young players like Williams and Bradshaw, I think that'll do them well in their careers today. Difficult day, difficult outcome, difficult conditions. But I thought they handled themselves with maturity and and character. I think what we have to do is we have to make sure that we make good decisions. We also need to know that this is a business. This is a business. This is not an endless pot of money. And I think we need to understand that with the injuries that we have, sometimes you can't afford to put the same calibre of the injured players back into the team. So there'll be a lot of thinking. Listen, as a football manager, there'll be a hell of a lot of discussion on Sundays, with Drew and John, and that's for me to deal with.
And today's result probably sums up a tough start to the season on a whole. In the immediate term, at least, how do you get back to the standard set last year?
Well, they're different players, so the standards are a little bit different, and the way you have to try and stimulate them is different, because different people require different forms of motivation and management. I thought the team started really, really well, but unless it has that maturity and character within it to deal with adversity, deal with things going against us, it will be a tough season. What we do know is we've got others around the corner waiting to come back that probably have got that maturity in them to deal with days like today. And on another day with those, maybe it's a different outcome. But we have to, I have to stomach what today is, and it's a bad defeat, and we're very humbled as a football club. And I must say, I thought the way Ramsgate defended their penalty area, the amount of first contacts that the central defender got was impressive, very impressive. But it's demeaning on our side as well.
Cheers, Darren.
Thank you.